Alright, I'm back again with another video, and this time I'm going to try something a little bit different on here. As you can see, I've got Microsoft Word up here in front of me, and what we're going to do is now, first off, I should probably explain the purpose of this. Now, I had made a post on my community tab, I think about a week ago or so, of some of the games that I was planning to play on my channel in the future, like in the near future, whatever, for LPs. And so we're gonna go into more in-depth detail about that. And now we're gonna be dividing this into two piles. One for definite, meaning games that I absolutely going to play on the channel, and I think, and the other one be maybe, meaning like ones I'm a little bit hesitant about doing, like for various reasons or whatever. You'll understand here as we go along. So let's start over here with our definite pile, and obviously with KO the Kangaroo coming out very soon, we're obviously gonna play through that. So that is most definitely a definite. There we go. And then, of course, for those who don't know about KO the Kangaroo, it's a platformer that was originally released for the Sega Dreamcast in 2000, I think. And I have seen a little bit of gameplay of that on YouTube, and I do have a Sega Dreamcast, but I don't have that game, and I most definitely would like to play the original, but I'm probably not going to bother wasting my time trying to hunt down the original game, and likely have to pay a fortune for it, considering that the remaster is about to come out very soon. So, yeah. So I'm just going to play the remastered version. Alright, so that's that. Then, of course, we have the Clonella remasters, meaning 1 and 2. Yeah, there we go. Let's have a dictionary. Now, of course, Clonella is a little platformer that originally released back in the 90s. I think the first game originally came out like on PlayStation or something like that, on the original PlayStation, but I never had a chance to play it, mainly because I did not own a PlayStation back in those days. So now this is going to be my chance to play it, and I'm definitely looking forward to. Now, they of course first revealed those remasters during Nintendo Direct a few months ago, and it definitely looks kind of fun. So I definitely want to check those out and give those a try. Alright, so there we go. So that is on the so that's that. Now, next, of course, is the upcoming game in the upcoming new game that is in the Sonic franchise, Sonic Frontiers, which is due to come out the same week as Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and we'll get to those a little bit later. Now, although, and here's the thing, although that game is most likely going to be coming out the same week as Gen 9, I'm probably not going to be playing Sonic Frontiers right away, mainly because as I'm more likely to make Pokemon Gen 9 a priority, but priority. And since I have two Switch consoles now, I think what I... Well, actually, no, I'll explain it a little bit later. But anyway, yeah, Sonic Frontiers, yeah, it's definitely going to look really nice, I think. And, I mean, they haven't shown very much of it yet, but hopefully they'll show some more, like, during the summer or something like that. And then, let's see. What else do we have? Now, this next one, I know there's no release date for this one yet, but it is definitely going to be played, and that is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. Now, they have no release date for this yet, other than the fact that it's supposed to come out in the summer. Exactly when in the summer, that I actually don't know. But from the gameplay that I've seen of it, it's definitely just like the old school Ninja Turtles games from like the 90s that, of course, we all remember. And those were terrific games, by the way. Yeah, those games were a lot of fun. So definitely looking forward to checking out Shredder's Revenge here. Alright. Let's see. What do we have next? Well, obviously the next one, this is going to be perfectly obvious, but Pokemon Gen 9, aka Scarlet and Violet. And I'm starting to say now, they have not announced a release date for this yet, at least as of when I'm filming this, but thinking there might be some more information soon, because usually, like, I think mid-May, like early June, usually when they start like giving information when it comes to a new Pokemon game. So we'll see what happens here, but this is definitely going to be played because, well, mainly because I've been a Pokemon fan for years, and since I have two Switch consoles now, that I was trying to say before, this opens up a lot of possibilities, like where basically whichever of the two versions I decide to do an LP for the main Switch, I can do the other one like on my own time on my other Switch that I have. So yeah, that's definitely going to make things very interesting, to say the very least. Then, of course, we have the DC League of Super Pets. Now, I will say right now, this is a game that should be out already. I think it was originally supposed to come out like this past Friday or something, because it's based off the movie of the same name, and the movie was originally supposed to come out a few days from now, but unfortunately they delayed the movie to July, to the summer, to July to be specific, which meant that the game counterpart had to be delayed till July. So that's definitely, but when it does come out, it is going to be played, but it likely won't come out, but it likely won't be played on my channel right away. And as I explained in the community tab, the reason for that is because the weekend that game comes out is the weekend I turn 35, so which means I'm more likely to be spending that weekend like celebrating like my birthday like with my family and whatnot. And then of course the week after that, like we leave for Italy, and then I'll be gone for about 3 weeks for that, which means I likely wouldn't be able to get to this game until maybe the middle of August at the earliest. So, but we'll see what happens. Like, it really just like kind of depends on like the other projects that I'm focusing on at that time. And then Pokemon Shining Pearl, possibly, or no. I already did the Gen 4 remakes. Like, I did Brilliant Diamond, and although I'm actually replaying Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl on my second Switch. So, and I would rather not go through what's basically the same game again, although it didn't really stop me from going through both versions of Pokemon Let's Go. But yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty much like done with those remakes right now. Although And that LP of Brilliant Diamond, I should point out, that finished airing like I think a few weeks ago, and right now that has the record for the longest LP series on my channel, at like 100 episodes. Plus that bonus episode that I did that showcased the Global Wonder Station feature. So really, that was 101 episodes. But irregardless, it was still a lot of fun. So yeah, we've got that for right now. And then we go to the baby pile here. And let's see. And the first one I'm going to put in the baby pile is Fire Emblem Warriors. And there's a new Fire Emblem Warriors game that's coming out next month, which I'm definitely looking forward to. Now, I know I don't really... I've actually only really tried maybe one of the Fire Emblem mainline games, which was Three Houses. I just couldn't really get into it. I do like the Warriors games, though. And, I've played, like, some of the first one, but I haven't finished it yet. And I kind of want to get back into doing that before the sequel comes out. And I've only got like a month left or so, but anyway, we'll see what happens. Next up in the baby pile is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. And just to clarify, this is the remastered version. I mean, that's only because of how hard that game is. I mean, it took me like several tries to beat Rayquaza at the end. And then, of course, apparently the post-game in that is even longer than the main game. I'm not sure by how much, but from what I've seen, like, the post-game is pretty much like its own separate thing, and I would rather not do post-game for Mystery Dungeon if I were to do that. Just the main game, and then we call it a day. So that's a maybe. And another maybe is Pokemon Legends Arceus, which actually just came out. Mainly because of how difficult that game is too. But I did manage to beat it when I was playing it like off camera. So there's that. But we'll see what happens. Like, I mean, I did enjoy the game, but Let's Playing it probably might not be for me, because obviously I would have to restructure my format for how I would do that, because it's like set in ancient Sinnoh. Yeah. And then I'm going to add something else here, which here, I'm going to actually add a third pile to this, which is called No Chance. And for this one, I'm going to put in Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. And that is mainly because of copyright issues. Because apparently apparently a lot of the music in that game, it's copyrighted, and I would rather not deal with that. So yeah, that one's a big fat no chance. Actually, there's a couple of other things that I'm gonna add to the other piles that I just remembered here. We're gonna go back into the baby pile, and I'm gonna add Hogwarts Legacy to this, and that, of course, is the upcoming Harry Potter game. And that is mainly because, well, first off, I know the game isn't even out yet, but I don't even know like how long the game's gonna be, like how long the story is gonna be. Like if it, I know Pokemon games are generally long too, and yet I don't keep those. But that's because I'm this particular game, like, I'm not really sure like how it's going to be structured or how long it's going to take to beat the main story. If it's the main story, like if it's somewhere like 30 hours or something like that, then possibly. But if it's like say 60 hours or 70 hours, then yeah, no, we're not gonna deal with that. So that's a me. And now I'm actually now gonna go back up to the definite pile and add one more thing that I just remembered. There was a game that my friend Frank Sartori was actually streaming. Was actually streaming. Well, earlier today, as of when I'm recording this, but it'll probably be yesterday that he'll have streamed this because this is going up on Monday. But anyway, the game that he streamed was Super Lucky's Tale, and that is a fun game. I actually have the original version, which is the one that he streamed for Xbox, but I have not touched it. I have played the Switch version though, New Super Lucky's Tale. That one I've gotten pretty far. Like I've gotten to the final boss, but I haven't been able to beat it. It is a lot of fun though, but I haven't touched it in a while, so I'm probably gonna need to do like another practice run or something like that before I get back into it. So, but it will definitely be played. And I'll just put in /new Super Lucky's Tale because it'll really depend on whether I decide to do it on the Switch or on the Xbox. And then finally, one last one that I'm going to add to the maybe pile. And this is actually something that I downloaded off to my Xbox not too long ago as a result of the backwards compatibility, is DuckTales Remastered. And that's only because of and the reason this is the maybe pile is because I think the main theme for DuckTales itself may be copyrighted, but I have absolutely no clue. Which is and it is a really fun game though. I mean, I did play the Wii U version, and that was a lot of fun. I mean, that one I got to the final boss as well, but was not able to beat it. But yeah, those are my LP plans for now. I mean, obviously this may change, but for now, what I have listed is the plan. And so yeah, that's going to be it. See you next time.